Hey guys, it's me Zoe, your host for K-pop Cravings on 94.3 Radio 1. Welcome back to another video, and today something very interesting. We're gonna start doing this little series where I do K-drama reviews. Because you guys know I watch so many, so thought why not talk about it, tell you guys what I think, tell you the summary. If you haven't seen it, then you can go watch it. So it's like a K-drama recommendation from me to you. First, I have to start with this one because it's literally my most favorite K-drama of all time. And that's saying something really big. This one is called It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Now, there are multiple reasons why I love it, but we're going to get to that. First, let me just read you what the online synopsis is, and then we'll go forward into what I think. On IMDb, it says, it is a road to emotional healing which opens up for an antisocial children's book author and an employee in a psychiatric hospital. So I know there's a lot going on over here, but this story has so many layers, okay? The first thing I've got to say is that Korean dramas, I don't know how, but they've really cracked that code of hitting you where it hurts. So it's like super emotional and it just brings out some emotion that you probably kept inside you to feel for another character. So emotion check. It's a lot of comedy. Like, this is a romance comedy, but I thought I was just crying through the whole thing. It's a comedy, so they somehow keep that emotion but can balance it out with that Korean extra humor that we all know and love. And on top of that, they can also add a really dark undertone. So there's a really freaky undertone in this show as well. Like, I was sad and crying. I was laughing like, oh, this is hilarious. And then I was actually scared watching this show. It was kind of like horror-y in parts. And I don't know how the K-dramas can actually hit the nail in all of these kind of diverse emotions that they all put in together and wrap it up in a nice bow in one show. So honestly, it's like it takes you on a roller coaster, but that's kind of what I love about it. I love diving deep into these K-dramas. I'm going to tell you about the acting, all right? Now, these actors have done such a brilliant job. I honestly think best actors that I've seen, other than Park Seo-joon, who is my favorite, but he's not in this particular K-drama. But let's talk about them for a minute. So this K-drama is about three main characters. So one is Ko Moon-young. She is the female lead, and she is basically an antisocial person, but she is a children's book author. So she writes all these children's books, but lately she's been writing very dark, deadly kind of stories, and her whole demeanor is very morose. She's kind of like this fairy tale, isolated, scary princess in her castle, and that's her vibe, and it really has this fairy tale / reality kind of vibe. She's an amazing actress. She has this very cool demeanor, but somehow she makes you cry. Like, the emotion you see, the hurt she's hiding, it's so well done. Second is a character called Moon Gang-tae. He's like the main male lead, and basically he is a psychiatric ward caretaker, and he's kind of dedicated his entire life to caretaking his autistic brother. And it's very difficult. He kind of has these self issues, but he loves to care for everybody else. And I guess he doesn't care for himself as much because he keeps giving and giving and giving, and has to do some healing based on some past stuff that have happened to him as well. And the third and my most favorite character is Moon Sang-tae, which is his brother who is autistic. And this guy has acted so beautifully. His storyline is amazing. It's basically this autistic brother, older brother, who has got some trauma because he was the only person to see his mom's murder. And these are orphan brothers, unfortunately. And he has some trauma with that memory because there was some butterfly related thing, and so now he's super afraid of butterflies, and they have to keep traveling every year to live in someplace new because he feels like they have to run away from these butterflies. So that's a different storyline. He's also a very big fan of this antisocial children's book author, and it's basically about the relationships that form between the author, who's antisocial, the caretaker who doesn't give enough to himself, who only gives his life to his brother, and the brother who is involved with his brother and their relationship, as well as being a huge fan of Ko Moon-young as well. Now, I just need to give a shout out to these actors. So, Moon Gang-tae, the male lead, is played by Kim So-hyun. Ko Moon-young is played by Seo Ye-ji, and Moon Sang-tae, the best actor, is Oh Jung-se. My last and final thing that I want to talk about is the illustration. It's a big factor as to why I love the show, because a lot of K-dramas can give me the acting, can give me the emotions, the fear, the laughing, like hilarious, fun side. But this show had artistic value. Like, it was mixing in and out of animations and illustrations, mixing with the real world, and it was so beautifully done. Even the intro song is so beautifully done. It's just minimalistic. It is fairy tale, it is illustration, it is art, it is drawing, it is acting, it is emotions. It is everything in one. So if you guys want to watch a K-drama, I would say this is the one to watch. However, fair warning, it is very intense. So definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And yeah, if you like this review form K-drama recommendation from me, Zoe, please let me know and I'll do a lot more because I have a list that I have watched. Thank you so much. Catch you in the next video. And don't forget to tune in every 6 p.m. on Sunday for K-pop Cravings on 94.3 Radio 1. See you. Bye.
94.3 Radio 1.